Shanique. It's so nice to be here at Port Fairy. Can distance change the way you see me? 'Cause it's funny, I haven't felt the same as I did. Leaving, give me time to process the layers that have been added to the person I once knew. I never read the synopsis before the play, so trying to follow your last. One thing one day is something I can't do. It's impossible to understand. It's impossible trying to navigate life whilst I'm living it. There's this washing feeling of loving and losing and loving it whilst I'm in it. And the time passes, and the time passes, and the between myself and who I used to be. As the time passes, as the time passes, do you feel the silence?
So my name is Matt Frederick. Probably what I'm best known for is on the radio station in Melbourne, PBS 106.7 FM. I've been doing a program called The Juke Joint for about 14 years now, because I'm getting very old. The focus of the program is blues music specifically, not blues and roots music, but specifically blues music. I think it is a wonderful genre that has got so much to teach us, both from what the music tells us and from the story about how the music was created. I've done other things on PBS. I filled on programs playing everything from cumbia to free jazz. I used to host a breakfast program, but the blues is a music that has always been very, very special to me. I can tell the story later after a few beers, but it's very likely that the music did save my life. And as a way of paying back to that music, I wrote a little book. It did get published after lockdown, although I want to emphasize it wasn't actually a lockdown project. Everyone has a lockdown project. I actually started it beforehand, but the process of writing a book can take a few times. It took a few destroyed drafts and sticky taping things back together and so on to get it done. This is the book. It's called A Meeting at the Crossroads, Robert Johnson and the Devil. If people only know one thing about blues music, it's often the story of Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson was a blues singer from Mississippi, although he did spend a lot of his formative years in Memphis, Tennessee, just over the border. And obviously his influence is huge. Most people know his song Crossroads, was of course covered by Cream and has been covered by just about everyone else. Another one of his songs was Sweet Home Chicago, which is very, very much a standard. I'm sure you know most of the words to that one, or can at least do a decent drunken sing-along if you absolutely have to. I can talk about this in great detail for a very long time, but if I do that, you won't need to buy the book. So I won't do that, but give you a bit of an idea of what my approach is, what I'm trying to draw out of it, and what kind of conclusions I'm trying to draw. So in a brief summary, I think there is a strong reason for us to take this myth of the Crossroads seriously, not dismiss it as something that was added by later interpreters. I think it is very much a part of Robert Johnson's story and something he most likely would have acknowledged. I think that it has resonances that go back to deeper myth. It can draw you into very, very old stories within the Western tradition. I think it has something to say about why this music is so compelling, why we are drawn to it.
My name's Isabel Rumble, and this is my first performance at the festival. And it's my first time ever at Port Fairy, which is a bit of a dream of mine, so very special. And also, another dream has been to play in a bookshop, so I'm ticking 2 off.
These walls are too thin, leave me shivering. I wait for a sign. My thoughts are too big, pushing at the ceiling. Taste the outside. Weeks of self-run time, cycles drifting by, trees losing their leaves, safety net too soon, remembering the womb, dark as far as I can see. It will pass. In the meantime, warm my heart. You're gentle because you're brave. Bird in the nest, the first flight to take. Stitches that she sewed all those years ago, tied at the seams, threads holding so thin, time unraveling. Her work is unseen. It will pause. In the meantime, warm my heart. You're gentle because you're brave. Bird in the nest, the first flight to take. Ooh, time to let go. Carry on now, there's always fear. Carry on now, I know you're close. On a path you can't follow, there's a part of you in me. Always. Tide will pass. In the meantime, warm my heart. You're gentle because you're brave. Bird in the nest, the first flight to take.
Hello, my name is Lorraine Nash. I'm from the south of Ireland and I'm so happy to be here in this beautiful venue. I am sharp, I am round, I am laying on the ground. I am wide, I am narrow, I am flying like a sparrow. I am down on my knees and I am carried by the breeze. I am somewhere in between, but I am all that I can be. I am lost, I am found, I have a weight I carry round. I am blind, I can see, I am weightless, I am free. I am stumbling through the dark, I am running through the park. I am somewhere in between, but I am all that I can be. And sometimes you might try, you give it all you've got, and it's like all you gave got lost. I won't break my heart in two to give half a heart to anything I do. I am silent, I am loud, I am lost in the crowd. I am weak, I am strong, I am right where I belong. I am everybody else, but I'm certain of myself. I am somewhere in between, but I am all that I can be. And sometimes you might try, give it all you've got, and it's like all you gave got lost. I won't break my heart in two to give half a heart to anything I do. I am sharp, I am round, I am laying on the ground. I am wide, I am narrow, I am flying like a sparrow. I am down on my knees and I am carried by the breeze. I am somewhere in between, but I am all that I can be. I am somewhere in between, but I am all that I can be. Thank you.
My name's Charles Jenkins. Welcome to the most beautiful bookstore I've been into for a very, very long time. Well, a nightingale sang tonight in Berkeley Square. I fell from the Brunswick Hotel, found her there. She were riding through the car park and singing to the rain. I put down my case, so it began. Oh, she sang a song so pure, she might have been channeling something, I'm not sure. She opened up another channel to the human heart. You can tell our heart's been broken by the way it walks through the door. Some will meet your gaze, some will search the flaw, some will want to know if it will ever happen again. Some will steal themselves for when it happens again, knowing and needing and hoping on a cure, knowing that it reaches you when you're unsure. She opened up another channel to the human heart. And roads will rise and meet up with clear, bright eyes that defy the dangers in the four chambers of the human heart. The very fountain of desire, the very fountain of delight. Was she riding in and out of the shadow or in and out of the light? It's another kind of failure and another kind of fall that leads you into the arms of someone you don't know at all. And knowing and needing and hoping on a cure, knowing that I love you don't mean that much no more. She opened up another channel to the human heart. Nightingale sang tonight in Berkeley Square. I fell from the Brunswick Hotel, found her there. She was riding through the car park and singing to the rain. I put down my case, so it began. Oh, she sang a song so pure, she might have been channeling something, I'm not sure. She opened up another channel to the human heart. Roads will rise and meet up with clear, bright eyes that defy the dangers in the four chambers of the human heart. Two little boats in the heavens, two little boats on the seas, two little boats together, two little boats, you and me.